Yo, good news. I just called the factory and the shirts will be done today at 4 o'clock. I was hoping they'd be done this morning, but they're not. So it'll be done 4 o'clock today, and I'll stuff the envelopes, put them all together tonight and mail them all out in the morning. So it's tomorrow. They'll be shipped tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Some of you might get them probably by Saturday. Some of you, not everyone. Depends where you live. Sorry it took so long. The snow fucked things up, and I had to get the money first. But as soon as I ship these out, I'm going to show you the OD green shirts. And I was going to wait till I had like maybe 5,000 subs, but I don't think I want to do that because a lot of guys are really anxious to get the OD green shirts. So I'm just going to sell them right away. I'll make a video though. Wait for the video to go up. And then I'll start taking orders, and then we'll do the same thing we did before. But it'll be quicker next time around because, I doubt we're going to get another big snowstorm like that. But don't hold me to it. I got a request for a video. It's the fourth guy that requests this. This is to new 1911 owners. So if you're pretty experienced with 1911, it's going to be a major snooze fest for you. But I know what it's like when you're going to buy a gun and you're scared, you don't know which one to buy, and you don't know any, what certain terms mean. And so I did something similar to this before, but not in detail like this, so let's get it rolling here. I'm going to tell you everything. This is the World War I Colt. Okay, this is a modern 1911. This is my new Kimber. And I'm going to tell you everything this does not have. It does not have a flared ejection port. It does not have a lowered ejection port. It does not have an extended grip safety, nor does it have a full-size guide spring rod. It does not have a beveled magazine well. It doesn't have an extended mag button, mag release. Sorry. It does not have a skeletonized trigger, it does not have a skeletonized hammer, and it does not have front and rear serrations. It has rear serrations, but it don't have front and rear serrations. It does not have a match barrel, it does not have a match trigger. Wow, this don't have a lot, but guess what? They're reliable and they shoot like hell. Just look at Hickok 45's video on it. Okay, so we're going to remove the basic 1911 and concentrate on the modern 1911, which has all that shit I just told you. And we're going to tell you what all that shit means. Okay? Alright. The gun's clear, the mag's empty, and all that shit. Okay? Alright. Now, a flared out ejection port is, if you see this spot right here, it's on an angle and it's flared out exactly what it says. It's exactly what it is. What it does is, when the brass is ejected from the barrel hood with this opening here, when it's ejected out from the ejection port, it's just more steel that's removed so the brass won't hit it. It gives the brass more room to get out of the pistol. Okay? That's what the flared ejection port means. A lowered ejection port means, if you look at this old 1911, if you look at this part here, it's higher. Now the old 1911, see this edge here? On the older 1911, it's up here. Again, it just gives more room for the brass to get out of the pistol. That's all it's for. That's what that means, okay? Extended grip safety. Well, an extended grip safety, see how far that grip safety is sticking out? Now look how far it's sticking out on the regular 1911. It's like half a difference. It just sticks out a little further so you don't have to get a too firm of grip on the gun so the gun can operate. It just lets the gun operate easier without having to think about the grip safety. So they made it extended. Okay, an extended beaver tail right here. This is an extended beaver tail, and this is your regular beaver tail. So I'm not even going to consider that a beaver tail. And that's what that is. It's just, it covers, it comes out further on the web of your hand to stop hammer bite. Okay? Hammer bite is when the fat of your hand goes up here in between here and the hammer comes and pinches it. So the extended beaver tail prevents that. That's what an extended beaver tail is. Okay? Now, where am I? Okay. A full-size guide spring rod. Well, the guide spring rod on this 1911 starts here. Here, this is the guide spring rod in here. It starts from the end and it goes all the way in to about here. Okay. Now your regular guide spring rod it's probably about from here to here. It's only maybe 1 3/4 inches long, maybe 2 inches long, and it just keeps the recoil spring and everything straighter because it's longer. It's you know that the other one, the recoil spring could bunch up a little, but I don't even notice a difference. So I don't see a difference in it. Maybe a professional shooter does, but I don't. But that's what a full-size guide spring rod is. It's really not, you know, a beveled magazine well. Well, a beveled magazine well is right here. What they do is, a bevel is a 45-degree angle, and what they do is they get the machine and they cut a slant on this side and on this side, so it guides the magazine in easier. Now, if that was just square, you might have to thumble it like you caught. That's what a beveled magazine well is. I can't talk today, man. An extended mag release, which is right here. This is the button that releases the mag. It sticks out a little further, so you don't have to reach too far with your thumb to release the mag. You don't have to stretch your thumb as much to release the mag. It's more accessible, and that's something I need to do to my Glock 30 because that mag release sucks. That's what that is. Let's see. A skeletonized trigger. It's just a trigger with these holes in it. Some of them have holes, some of them have oval. I like the oval ones. It actually looks like a skeleton. They're neat. And this does not have a skeletonized trigger. It's just solid steel. That's a skeletonized trigger. Skeletonized hammer is the hammer is hollowed out. It just takes a little more weight off the gun, I guess. And this hammer is a complete different style, and it's not hollowed out. So it's not a skeletonized hammer. Front and rear sights, front and rear serrations, sorry. It has serrations in the front, serrations in the back. That's a modern day 1911. The other one does not have serrations in the front, and they're not on an angle like these. So the angle helps your grip. A match barrel and a match trigger. What does that mean? Well, this is what it means. A match barrel. This is a match barrel. A match barrel is a higher grade barrel. It's just a higher grade barrel. It means the tolerances are closer in the chamber. It's more carefully fitted in the slide. It's a tighter fit to the slide, and that's exactly what it is. It's a higher grade barrel. Will it shoot more accurate? I don't see a difference, but less gas escapes around a match grade barrel because it's just a little tighter, which means it's more picky with ammunition, but it's an improvement. It's an upgrade. It's a high grade barrel. It's just more carefully made in the machine shop. It's just more tightly fitted. They put more time into it. That's a match grade barrel. So if you have a gun that has a match grade barrel, that's a beautiful thing. I think the Springfield XDs have match grade barrels. I'm almost positive. I think the XDM, I know they do. Okay, that's what a match grade barrel is, and a match grade trigger is you could change the there's a hole in here. You could change the trigger tensions. You know what I'm saying? You can adjust the trigger to have different tensions. That's what a match grade trigger is. So, you know, that's what this video is about. It's to tell you about what all the fancy stuff means. A lot of people say it and announce what their gun has, but no one really tells you what the hell it means. So I just told you what the hell it means. So, and then what's funny about it is this Kimber is considered a stripped down model, and it has all them features on it. Because I don't have dots on the sights or anything like that. So, I love it. It has like a stealth look to it. You know what I mean? Like a stealth finish. It's not shiny. It's not too flat. It's like a satin. Really neat. Like I told my buddy Bill on the phone, it looks like Batman's gun. Something like that. Just a real futuristic, stealthy, tactical looking 1911. I love it. I think it would have been nicer looking if the trigger was black in this case, but whatever. But that's it. I'm out.